outdoorsnists. We're outdoors in Roswell, New Mexico. I just got here, so this is like 5 minutes after the end of the last video. So, in case you were wondering, or you know, cared about the continuity of the outdoorsness videos, that's where things are at. What in God's name is going on here? So, I like the inn where I'm at, the Roswell Inn, but I must have picked the one that had the least amount of like alien stuff going on. All the other ones have like, you know, stuff like that. Oh, we got a gun store soon. You also missed an embarrassing scenario. I kept pushing the crosswalk button and it was not working. And then I realized I was pushing the wrong crosswalk button. I'm headed towards that sky bridge thing over there, so I can go over there and see what's over there. That's some kind of military college, I think it said. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I'm looking at all the New Mexico bushes and plants. There's a gnarly looking one. That is an angry looking plant. So yeah, it's warm out, but it's not like deathly hot. Anyway, most people know Roswell, New Mexico. It's very famous. Supposedly, sometime in like the 50s or 60s, a weather balloon came down somewhere. Not in Roswell itself, but like the army said it was like an alien spaceship. And then they said, no, it was a weather balloon. And that kicked off like a whole mythology of aliens crashing and hanging around. And so the town's got all kinds of alien stuff around it. I actually haven't seen a lot of that. I mean, it's near the hotel, but just walking down the little drag there, it's not like everywhere. I mean, people have to live here. I imagine they get pretty sick of that crap after a while. So, maybe they do. I've been hollered at a couple times with my camera out, so I'm probably not the first dweeb on YouTube to talk about them aliens. So, yeah, this is actually a pretty large campus, it looks like. What's that? Lieutenant Godfrey Athletic Center. It's like a football field or something. Some kind of pageantry going on over there. I was gonna walk through it, but they had these kids doing like weird patrols. Now they got these two guys standing over there, straight, their arms side of them. They're all fucking saluting. This place is weird. I want out of here. I don't like it here. They're doing it too. They're playing some kind of military tune over there and everybody's staring at it. Now they're all going back. Okay, it's not as creepy, it's just some weird school thing. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm back to I don't want to be here anymore. I'm gonna go back to the main drag and then walk back. Alright, we're gonna go back over the bridge and we're gonna go explore what's down that way. Don't quote me, but I think this is like the New Mexico Military Institute, which might explain the weirdness of it all. Alright, here's what I'm talking about. An alien on a wagon. A big old alien down here. And a spaceship that looks suspiciously like a giant grill. Really, that alien looks like it came here to party. I don't know about you, but someone wrote obliterate on it. They throw shit in there as a pill bottle. Whoa. Even the aliens are on drugs. I've heard that the ants down south are not creatures to be trifled with. I don't know if those were that kind of ant, but I don't know. I've noticed a lot of ants around Roswell doing particularly antish things, like the long lines, the little hive dump there, whatever they were doing. I mean, you see ants everywhere around Vermont. That's nothing new, but I don't know. The ants down here seem antier somehow. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm gonna keep walking down this way until I get sick. Alright, I'm gonna walk until the next alien thing I see, and then I'm going to walk back. Alright, I don't know if you can see it, but on the Frontier Motel, under the F to the left of the M is a little green alien man. So that counts as an alien thing, and now we're gonna turn around and go back. Hey, Outdoorsness, it's day 2 of our Roswell, New Mexico adventures. The first leg of it is we're gonna go down to the UFO museum or whatever it is, check that out. That's actually where they keep all the alien stuff. It's in their downtown. I think yesterday I was saying it was kind of subdued around here, all the alien quiche, whatever it's called. That might not be the case where we're headed, according to what I've read. It might be all over the place. Alright, we made it to the UFO research library or whatever it is. Parked in a lot here. Yeah, here's all the alien crap. So let's go to the International UFO Museum and Research Center of Roswell. So it's like $7 for one adult to get in here. As you come in, they start with like a wall, history of the crash and all. Frankly, I quit reading halfway through that. I'm kind of bored with the stuff, but some of the exhibits in here are something else. So one thing I've noticed about a lot of the dioramas is they like if you read the accounts of what like supposedly happened, like whether there are 3 of them or 4 of them, it was like a crash. They didn't like crash land, like they effed up. Like 2 of them were dead, 1 of them was staggered around and all messed up. And these guys here, frankly, look like they had a party. So how about this exhibit? You know, my thought with the Roswell crash was like, how awful must that have been for like the aliens? Like if you think about it, like, can you imagine? Like you go all that way and then your ship messes up and you crash, and you know you wake up to this. Good Lord, and there's this guy. What is it? Man, I don't know. I left up the newspaper under the gurney. I don't know about this one. We have maintained. Alright, don't lie. Like half the people watching this had the theme to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure playing in their head when I showed you.
I recognize them. They come in peace.
I know it's supposed to be a soldier, but frankly, he told me that was 3 aliens in a trench coat. I'd have to agree. Army uniform, not a trench coat. You get my point. This is the research library section, and there is nobody in it, which says a lot or says nothing. I have no idea. Look around in here. Yeah, there is nobody inside of it. Everybody is over there in the weird part. I guess most people do their research online nowadays. But what is this stuff? Oh, these are cool. I don't know what they are. Okay, this is just Star Wars merchandise. Okay, this is reserve my judgment until I see all of it. Well, here we go. Here's where all the serious UFO researchers I guess this must be where the nerds go look around. I guess if you wanted to do a serious Roswell research, maybe this is where you do it. Maybe not. I don't know. This is a bizarre part of the museum. We got files and white boxes, and over here a collection of Star Wars toys, which, you know, in my humble opinion, has F all to do with the Roswell incident, personally. Okay, this is the first, like, thing I've seen that sort of acknowledges the fact that, according to the account, you know, this was a crappy day to be an alien. Like, you know, yeah, it was a crash. They didn't survive it. Seatbelts? I don't know. Okay, what does this crap have to do with anything? Why am I whispering? This is cool. Oh, it's like alien face, sort of. It's got the eyes, featurelessness. Its body looks like it's a collage of newspaper articles about the incident. This is the instinct that makes one soul call to another. No matter what distance between maybe they just had a horse lying around and that's why it's a horse and not something else. Bennington, we did this with catamounts one year. They sold a bunch of these, whatever they are, statues of, it was moose a couple of years, and then it was catamounts, and then people would decorate them and then they'd auction them off like that, the whole thing. But this is cool. Said I really like the face detail on it. Alright, this exhibit has signs on it, so buckle up.
Warning. Massive nuclear event detected. Proceed with caution. No.
It was July 1945 when the U.S. Army conducted the first detonation of a nuclear weapon at the Trinity site in southeastern New Mexico. The explosion's destructive power was comparable to about 22 kilotons of TNT. This event sent a message to the entire galaxy. You are not alone.
New objective. Investigate nuclear event. Warp travel engaged. 3, 2, 1.
The visitors have tracked the energy signature here to Earth. While they were originally only here to collect intel, what would happen if they don't like what they find? Let's just say that we might be getting a few more visitors than we bargained for.
Initiating descent and landing protocols. Atmospheric conditions are uncertain. Caution is advised. Storm detected. Withdrawal to safety is advised.
Unfortunately for our visitors, the universe has other plans.
Withdrawal impossible. Prepare for emergency landing.
Okay, that exhibit was baffling, to say the least. I'll say stuff about it when I'm outside, but let's look around and give shit. I got some assorted pins, because who doesn't like a good pin collection? Alright, I'm gonna put this in the van and then we're gonna walk around and see what else is around. Oh yeah, that exhibit is a baffling exhibit. Like, it's supposed to be a simulation, like you're the aliens in the ship or whatever, and I thought that was kind of cool, because you don't see too much stuff from the aliens' point of view. Like it's all, you know, the discovery and the stuff that happened after. Not a lot of the stuff is like, you know, how bad would it suck to have been the aliens on that day. So I thought that might have been part of it, but no. And then the interesting part about the whole exhibit was where it said, you know, the nuclear blast tests are what drew the aliens here, because after all the alien sightings came after that. So there used to be this theory that they came here to inspect what was going on with the nuclear bomb blasts. I remember reading or hearing something about that, and it pointed out the fact that a nuclear bomb explosion on Earth, you know, compared to our sun or something like that, that would be like detecting a fart in a hurricane, in several billion hurricanes. It's not, that's probably not why they came here, if they came here at all, which they probably didn't. Anyway, I decided I would save my buzz killing and wet blanketness for the parking lot. I'm gonna go look around, and when I'm in the shop, I'm gonna be all about them aliens. I'm gonna be a full believer. I had a teacher once. He was an English professor, and not a professor, he was a high school teacher, but he mentioned when you read something, when you read a book the first time, you want to read as a believer. Like, read like you want to believe whatever's in the book. Whatever you might think of it, whatever the cover said, whatever it is, you know, play along while you're reading it. That way you'll get whatever that thing's trying to say. And then when you're done with it, then you turn on your critical eye and your skepticism. So that's kind of what I'm going to do going around here. I'm going to go in and, you know, have fun, be a believer, and then, you know, if I got something snarky or clever to say, I'll just say it after. This is another place I saw on YouTube that was recommended I check out. This is like the Area 51 experience or something like that. I think you pay to look at most of it, but I think this stuff is free to take pictures of. Pretty quiet in here today, pretty subdued. Alright, so it's called the Alien Zone, and it's a gift shop, but its main features, you go in there and there's all those little exhibits. The ones in, as you walk in, I think those are free, but if you want like the really good stuff, you gotta like pay some small amount of money, like $5, and I think you go upstairs. This is what I'm told and what it indicated on the signs, so obviously didn't do that. It seemed to be more like a thing for, you know, people going around with somebody. I'm by myself, so it would just be me trying to take pictures of myself and stupid little dioramas. I shouldn't say stupid. It's cool. I like it's nice. I like it. I'm glad it's here. Like I said, if I was with people, we definitely would do that. Absolutely. All right, Hangar 209 probably has the least amount of stuff in it compared to the others, but the stuff is better, I'd say. Enchanted Legends and Folklore by Ray John Dearco. Alright, outdoorsinists, that was downtown Roswell, New Mexico. I think that might be it for my Roswell explorations. I don't know, there's probably that you could spend like a week here probably just looking at everything. Alien stuff aside, like it's actually a very nice town. You know, it's obviously been a huge tourist attraction since the 50s, at least. So they've really got it figured out. Like, it's pretty easy to drive around here. Parking's easy. It's not so big, like you get overwhelmed with all that, but it's got enough going on where you can be pretty entertained for, you know, a day at the very least, probably more. So, like I was saying, I'm gonna head to a place outside of town, and I think I'm gonna try to make that a separate video. Hopefully there's something interesting enough there to make it that. So anyway, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and there'll be some more stuff coming.